What's up, ya bleepin' cuss words? It's your boy Technical Difficulties here, and a while back, I decided to watch these little shows called Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, and I've finally started watching Invincible, and rewatching My Hero Academia. And while sitting through these shows, it got me thinking about something. It would suck to live in these worlds. Like, I'm just saying, hear me out. Don't get me wrong. I want superpowers just as much as any other average cartoon watching DGen, but I also realized just how inconvenient things would wind up becoming. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Now, when I say this, obviously the big shit like buildings getting destroyed, Omega level world threats, aliens, the demon overlords, the occasional superpowered hero getting brainwashed or going rogue, or any combination of the above comes to mind. But just imagine getting snatched up and clapped because you just happen to be co-workers with one of these heroes during their day job. Yeah, we're going there today. And God help you if you either befriend or fall in love with one of these heroes, cause now you are instantly liable to be kidnapped or just straight up getting killed and shoved inside a refrigerator. Awful. Then there's the matter of being involved in their general shenanigans. First of all, I am not your sidekick. Second, I wanted to relax this weekend. I'm not helping you stake out some warehouse where everyone there probably has a gun, or worse, powers that I probably don't have. F that. And no, you cannot and will not use my apartment as your super team headquarters. Maybe you shouldn't have let that teleporting villain see your face yesterday, cause I told you that maybe, just maybe, that tiny ass domino mask wasn't gonna cut it. Stop making this shit my problem. Traffic would be terrible too, cause if it's not some road or bridge getting blown up to establish stakes every other day, all because Dr. Hoo-Ha escaped for the umpteenth time this month, it's Super Whoever getting slammed into the ground by this week's bad guy. Oh, and speaking of driving, I want you to picture something, right? Picture this, right? You just got off a 10-hour shift, right? You're walking over to your car, and then out of nowhere, someone swoops down and grabs it. You look up, and hey, it's the local hero super, whatever. That doesn't matter right now. Anyway, they soar off with your car in hand and toss it at the alien warlord who just invaded. And they miss. Now you're out of a car, and you have to deal with your shitty insurance company, and it was all for nothing. You know, now that I think about it, insurance companies are probably the true villains in these worlds. Super kids. You know what? No, let's just put this whole section under family. But we're gonna start with the kids. What happens when your kid has powers? Especially from a young age. Now, I ain't no parenting expert, so you're on your own with this one, but what I can say is to keep an eye out for any practical jokes they'll try to pull with their powers, because that's something I would have definitely done. As for super school, where do we start with this one? Let's pretend everybody's got powers My Hero Academia style, and alright, this might be a bit pessimistic of me, but let's be honest here. If your kid's abilities aren't cool or useful, they're probably gonna get bullied. I'm just saying.
Congratulations, Timmy! You just found out your old man's a superhero! This is the best day of your life, right? Wrong. For all you not Timmys out there who are paying attention, you have hopefully deduced that this is not only a very bad thing, but one of the worst things that could happen to you. Especially if they asked you to become their sidekick.
I don't care how cool it sounds. This is where you turn your ass around and say no, lest you find out that you are in fact Stellar Boy number 7, and that this dude you're working with goes through sidekicks like a first grader goes through goldfish. Remember that kid who always kept coming by your house to help with your dad's at-home business? You haven't seen him around lately, have you? Well, guess what? He was beaten to death with a crowbar a couple of weeks ago. Do you want that to be you? No, you don't. Okay. Let's say you and your super parent both have powers, and that you don't wind up asking Mr. Bad Guy to please kindly stop beating my ribcage with a metal bar. Well, that has its own set of problems. You can't really have friends anymore. Your social life is effectively deader than that last psychic. But hey, maybe you can form a team of some younger heroes or something. Well, at least until two of the members inevitably start dating and ruin everything. Also, if a familial dispute were to break out, suddenly that shit becomes my problem. Alright? They just rebuilt the damn highway from last time, and now you bastards go and smash it again? So where am I going with all of this? Look, at the end of the day, just don't be a hero, right? Use your abilities to make your own life easier if possible. And maybe use them to pull a few goofs on some people. Look, you don't owe these people anything, but you do owe it to yourself to have some peace of mind, alright? Super speed? No more car or public transportation payments, right? Teleportation? Congratulations. You're your own Uber if you can find out how to take people with you. Electrification? Now you don't need to pay electric bill. Telepaths? Yeah, stay the f*** away from me. Looks like my work is done here. Hey, TD? What? Turn on the news. Oh, for f***'s sake. Breaking news. Interdimensional lizard men have taken control of the city, having released a leviathan of some kind into the bay. Yeah, I'm sure someone will take care of it. What do you mean the League of Defenders quit? Apparently they thought you made some convincing arguments. You know what? Fire up the transdimensional gateway again. This multiverse sucks ass.